Hi, I just wanted to give you a little instruction on approving activities and posts in Seesaw. When you come to Seesaw, you're going to notice that there's a red bar at the bottom. You can click on that red bar to review any new posts or responses from activities. But I'm going to show you a faster way that I like to use that doesn't cause any confusion between co-teachers, because we are all co-teachers and we have the same equal access to this class of students. So what I do is I assign one activity a week. My activities haven't been assigned for this week because we're assigning them next week. But I'm going to pretend I'm going to click activities, and I am only going to find my activity. So I'm going to scroll down to my activity. Here it is. So I'm going to click on it. And when I click on it, it's only going to give me responses from my students that I assigned this activity to. So there's squares. And you notice these ones I've already reviewed and approved. But there's one here that says review. So if I click on it, I have the option to approve it, send it back, or delete it. I also can like this activity and leave a comment before I approve it. So I can like it, I can click comment, and I can leave an audio comment or a text comment, and then I can approve it. I also use this comment field to put in any information I want to give to the student about the assignment or anything I want them to correct if I'm going to be sending it back. So if you're going to click send back, put a comment in there as to what they need to fix. So now I know I've only seen my students. There's no chance of mistakes. And always be a little leery of this approve all button. Just be really careful. So now I know I can go to, if I have 2 activities that week that I'm in charge of, I can click on the next one and look to see, oh, there's 2 kids that have drafts that we're still working on it. But if there was a review, I could click on it and comment. You can always go back and comment that way too, even if you've already approved. Another really great way that you can be a co-teacher is you can motivate students. So even if a student is responding to a different activity, you can like their response. And that's perfectly normal because they're understanding that they have a real audience and people who care about them and care about their work. And it's going to really help parents at home who are trying to motivate kids to do work on Seesaw. A lot of times the principal will come in here and like things, co-teachers will like each other, others things. That is perfectly fine. So I might like this, but I'm not going to maybe comment on his math work, but I might leave a comment saying, I'm proud of you, or keep up the good work, a very general comment that's not specific to their work. So know that these comments, only the students can see it. However, if you make a post to it and you write a note to all students saying, hello, class, and you click the check mark, if you choose all students in Mrs. Schaefer's class and you click the check mark, they're all going to be able to see it. And when they comment, just be careful approving those comments because they're all going to be able to see them. I've seen it happen already and it's been no problem. So just be careful not to approve anyone else's posts. You can click the red bar, however, only approve your own posts. The other thing is, another way you can be a good co-teacher is after a few weeks, or maybe after all the students in your class have completed that activity, you can archive the lesson. So after maybe 2 weeks or whatever you agree to, you can click this 3 dots and you can archive your activity. Your activity is not deleted. Their responses are not deleted. It just means that this place where they can click add has been deleted or archived. So in your My Library, in your teacher space where you created this activity, it's still there and it'll live there for 10 years if you want it to, and you can assign it every year. But archiving it just removes it so that they cannot add any more responses. So that's another good way to keep this area clean. Another great way to see how many kids have posted each day, when you're in the journal and you're in class journal, you can see everyone's items in chronological order. But if you would like to change that from feed view, there's also calendar view. So when you click on the calendar, it'll show you in April how many different items were on each day. So if I click on the 14th of April, and my internet's a little slow, so it's not going to show the preview, but it does show a preview just like it does in activities. It shows the square, and it'll tell you who responded. And if you click on their response, it will show you what they did. So you can comment and like that way. So that's just a fun way. And it's also fun to see how many kids responded each day. Maybe it gives you a little information about which day is more ideal, more kids are responding. It looks like on Tuesdays you get the most responses. So I just wanted to show you that really quickly. Another thing is if you are a co-teacher and you're getting notifications from the other teachers in your classroom, that's going to happen because we're all equal and these are our students. If you want to get rid of these notifications, just click on your name, click on this gear, click Account Settings, and then scroll down to where it says Class Notifications. And just uncheck all three of these, and then you will not get bothered in your email or push notifications to your phone. And then you can just choose to come to Seesaw to see your students' work without getting notifications all the time.
So if you'd like more help or just want to ask a question, stop by the Seesaw Help Desk every day at 1 o'clock, and I'll send out the link to that Zoom. It's always the same link every single day. So I hope you'll join us. One great thing about being a co-teacher is that whether you're a technology teacher, a general education teacher, an art teacher, you can look at each other's activities and, more importantly, the student responses, and you can see what they're learning in each of these different areas. And if I am a technology teacher or an art teacher and I see what they're learning in reading, I can better support my students when they need to read instructions, and then vice versa, we can also learn from the art teacher what strategy she's teaching when we want them to draw something in our class. So I think it's a relationship that will really strengthen our teaching, and it will strengthen the experience for the student.